players. So many good sets back to back. And
so many rewraps.
Yeah, looks like we got Kobra versus CakeAssault. Now, we have not seen a Forsburn on stream yet, and what a Forsburn to be the first one on. Winners round, I believe, is winners round 3 still?
Yep.
Winners round 3, CakeAssault versus Kobra.
Yeah, and this is the person on Forsburn that I absolutely credit for getting this character nerfed into the ground.
He has definitely carried the a good burden when it comes to Forsberg. He's one of the ones who really makes his character shine.
Yeah, I mean, his ability to just convert and just use the platforms to boost that movement is impressive. But Young Kobra's ability to combo is just terrifying. Once he catches you, his ability to just chase you down, and like that right there, even though he got the tech chase, and he knew there was a parry coming from it, and just jabs to get out of there safely. He's a scary person to go up against.
Absolutely. And he might be not quite as patient as Blue, but he makes up for it by being so smart with his aggression and so good at his aerial approaches.
Yep. Oh, good. Frog combo, but out of range.
You definitely gotta, sometimes you feel it. Sometimes you want to go for it, even if it's, hey, it probably won't work, but it might. And if it does, it'll be a great clip.
Nice, just holding that, waiting for the tech option and punishing.
Okay.
Yep, just wisely going off that platform, but unfortunately going on a bit too aggressive, and CakeAssault was ready for that one.
This game has been incredibly even, and that's awesome to see. I remember there was a period of time where CakeAssault really seemed like it was almost untouchable, unless your name was a certain ABSA player.
Yep.
But as times changed, man, the community at large has gotten so much better, and it's really cool to see so many players really start to contest these top tours, you know?
Yeah, it's nice because it keeps the game fresh and keeps everybody invested as to what's going to happen next.
Spaced moves, man! Both these players are spacing out these, like, really scary moves to get hit by.
And they're just dancing right around the threat range of their opponent, too, and just honing in on that one instant they need in order to attack.
They know it's safe. Like, they're throwing out these moves because it's a pretty safe option. And if your opponent overcommits, they're going to get hit by it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, just both of those options to get the kill there.
Ooh.
Oh, and the upstrong from Forsburn, unfortunately not pulling him in for the kill.
It's going to be based on DI, so it was really good DI on Kobra's part. Yep. Oh my goodness, off the top without a squaw. That's solid.
And that is a solid backer, catching him DIing in. I mean, if you want to live against Forsburn, just DI out. That's honestly all you need to do. Pay attention to what way he's facing.
Be really careful not to DI out on back air.
Yeah. Well, that's part of paying attention to which way he's facing, because if he's facing away from you, you might want to think about DIing in.
It's going to be scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this has been a really close game one. Merchant Port platforms working really well for Kobra, and just CakeAssault being CakeAssault, man. Finding those stocks when he needs them.
Yeah, and just constantly trying to keep the smoke up as an optional resort to get into, because the buffs that they have given to smoke are very nice because it covers the sound of the clone coming out. Going into it with your up B gives you your double jump back. And having it up there, it's harder for your opponents to get rid of, so it's nice to see CakeAssault putting in the time to make sure there's smoke out at all times.
Is not a reason not to, you know? I mean, it's a form of stage control. There's obviously the deception element with the deception character, but it's also just, you know, makes it so your opponent has something else to think about. Even if you're not actively using it, in the back of their mind, they have to keep in mind there's smoke there, he might not be there later, maybe I should go up there and break it, and it can really influence your opponent's decisions in the match.
Yep. Oh, the clone popping him up into that
I thought that TI honestly, that TI was pretty much perfect. Daniel, you have some explaining to do.
What are you talking about? It's Raster.
You're right. Raster doesn't actually get galaxies.
Yeah, Raster just cries into the sunset because they're so light.
Oh, goodness. Well, we're going to go right into game two here. CakeAssault, Kobra. That game was close. I would be shocked if this was anything else.
Yeah, I mean, just both of these players' ability to convert is scary, but at the same time, they've both shown that they know how to get out of these conversions, so it's hard to say who's really able to keep up the momentum with how they've been playing so far.
True. Oh! So, talking about scary moves, we mentioned back air. We didn't talk about down air. Down air spike is potent, and it's behind him. If you get hit with the non-spike hitbox, it actually sends you out, or down and out.
Yeah.
So, scary move. Gotta respect it.
Yep. There we go. Set him up.
Okay.
Kobra, I mean,
that percent now, where it's a little harder to get those confirms to claps.
Yeah, and you see him starting to throw him out more in neutral because he knows that he's past that point, but CakeAssault is not making it easy for him, managing to take off that stock relatively soon with that down strong.
Ooh, this is a rough spot to be in. This is that raster percent, man. No.
Gets hit by another one, but manages to get past that down here. Oh, whiffs the back air on the punish for the
rare whiff from CakeAssault. That's a lease on life if you're Kobra.
Yeah. Speaking of leases on life, that air dodge through the down air.
Yeah. Ooh, what are you looking for if you're Kobra here? Maybe a back air, maybe a down tilt.
A prayer?
A prayer, yeah. It's getting hard.
Yep.
Maybe a nair, maybe narrow purple at this point. Like, it's starting to get difficult.
Yeah, because I mean, that down tilt is normally such a good combo move for Raster, but at this percent, it's not going to do what you need it to. There we go. Down air finally going to just pull him to the blast zone. But the problem is, you just lost your second stock, and he's still on his second.
Character in this game can do a 0-0 and win your game back. It's Raster.
Yep. But at the same time, Forsberg with smoke, you gotta be careful.
Forsberg with combust on deck, not just smoke.
Yeah.
And knowing CakeAssault, he's looking to get another, like, 10%? 20%?
Oh, there's that percentage.
Oh, no. I saw that fair. Oh, no.
Pulling him up. Nice use of the slipstream to try and reset there. Good patience to wait out the parry as well. There we go. Kobra bringing it back.
Maybe a little greedy from CakeAssault there. Could have spread out some smoke, but he wanted that, probably that combust, honestly.
Yeah,
maybe he looked at it as, I'm a stock ahead. I can kind of go for it.
Yeah, and that's the trade-off you get with having the full charges on deck, because it takes away that smoke, and side B as your neutral tool, so you gotta be careful. Oh, catches him with the upstrong, though, to end that.
That was a solid set. That was a really fun set. And we've now seen Fordman. The only one we're missing is Eliana. I'll be honest, I don't know who else has entered this tournament. It'd be cool. But
that's a negative.
We might not see one.
That's a negative.
But we might. Fingers crossed, we can do it.
Have to hold out hope.
All right. Well, that was a fun set. Kobra really showing off. He has what it takes, man. He could do it. He could take that set on Cake. He got really close. That game 1 was anyone's game, man.
Yeah.
And that game 2, he did a great job bringing it back.
Yeah, I mean, the problem just became CakeAssault lived too long and got into that arthritis percent where he couldn't get the kill.
Absolutely.
Just so much effort went into chasing him down and trying to just find a raw kill move.
And that's the Raster life, man.
Yep.
Live fast, take stocks young. But occasionally it doesn't work out and your opponent hits 400%.
That is true.
Oh, goodness. Well, I am excited to see what other sets we have up for us. That was, I think, a winner's round 3 set still. So I don't know if how far along we are yet.
Oh,
I think we're going to winners quarters or losers quarters. Winners quarters come up next. Ooh, man, we are making it in the bracket.